hanging out with a few of our friends here. Yeah, so if you're ready to get scared for Halloween, check out Fright Fest at Six Flags in Atlanta. It's got all of the ghoulish rides and events you'll ever want to ride.
That's right. Gene Petriello joins us from Six Flags to talk all about it. And Gene, you got some spooky friends here.
Can you imagine driving down I-75 yesterday? I actually tried to put these guys in the HOV lane in Atlanta so that I didn't get here quicker than I normally would.
Yes, absolutely.
These are scary.
They are.
And that's what Fright Fest is all about, right?
It is. You know, this year we have the scariest and largest Fright Fest ever at Six Flags over Georgia. 23 blood-curdling attractions. There's 11 scare zones or themed sections of the park. As soon as you walk in the park, you walk into a burial ground. You know you're at Fright Fest.
Right. And then there's some video up there too. So that's some of the footage, right, from last year, or?
This is actually from this year. We've really ramped up the scare factor this year. Our guests told us earlier this year that they wanted us to be the scariest and largest Fright Fest ever. We brought it. We have 400 monsters, and we're determined to be the #1 scariest attraction for Halloween. And of course, we have our popular rides like Superman and Batman going in the dark of night in the fog. We have 7 live shows and 5 haunted mazes, and more than a dozen of those 23 attractions are brand new this year.
That is awesome. What would you say your personal favorite is? Is there one that you've picked out that you like?
You know, I really like being able to walk around the park and get scared and not know when it's going to happen. So I personally like all the 11 scare zones that we have because it's exciting. You walk from one section of the park to the next, and you're in different themed areas. One area is themed called Big Top Terror near the Daredevil dive coaster, and it's freaky clowns and sinister laughs. And then you walk into the entrance of the park and you walk into a Victorian burial ground, and then you go find the evil spirits rise up down in the Southern Cemetery. So it's always exciting to see those and see the different shows in the park as well.
And people can come dressed up too if they want to bring their costumes, right?
Absolutely. Kids 12 and under can come dressed up to the park. I was there the past few weekends and I've seen a lot of interesting costumes, and I'm sure we'll continue to see some interesting ones as well. But 12 and under can wear a costume because during the day we also have a lot of activities for kids. These scary monsters are not there during the day. We have pumpkin painting, we have a costume contest with our Looney Tunes characters, we also have arts and crafts and a harvest festival, so a lot of fun for the kids as well.
Yeah, that's a little more kid-friendly, I think, than maybe some of these. I might have gotten scared. Maybe
I
I
actually would probably get scared if somebody like this ran out in front of me.
Especially if you're not allowed to touch our monsters in the park, but if you touch this here, this feels like real skin.
It does.
So that's what our monsters are really wearing.
Too. I mean, that is, oh my gosh. I know our meteorologist, Marco Lomano, he wants to put the mask on. We're not gonna
He's not wearing one right now, though, is he?
No, at least I hope not. I don't think so.
Marco is not wearing his mask. Oh, there he goes. No, he's not wearing his.
He's looking for it.
trying to get one of these guys.
Well, you know what? For more information, you can check out Fright Fest. It's on our website, 41NBC.com.